So today, guys, we are on a trip. We are going to Dallas for a very, very special occasion. We are going to meet up with one of the most amazing pilots in the world. I can't wait to show you guys. We're on off to the plane now. It's good to be here in Dallas. Getting ready for tomorrow. Excited, man. Super excited about this. This was like a last minute thing, and it's gonna be cool. We are here at the Cavanaugh Flight Museum. This is in Addison, Texas. Not far from Dallas. Well, it's actually considered Dallas. We're gonna meet Alejandro, and you guys will see some amazing stuff. Wow, look at this. Look what he owns. Oh my God. Check this out. 1950s, 1960s caribou. Look at this. Alex!
Hey,
what's up, baby?
What's going on, my brother?
How you doing, man?
Oh, good, man. How you
Wow,
doing?
good, good.
Happy to have you here.
I know.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. It's amazing. I'm so glad I made it. I'm so excited.
I'm so happy you're here, man.
Dude, this is crazy.
Yeah,
This is crazy. You didn't tell me that you guys have a caribou here.
Yep, we have a caribou here. It's been with us for a few years, and it's part of our collection. So
It's crazy.
Yep.
It doesn't look like he's touched anything. Like it's still got some of the.
Oh, it has the real deal, the weathering on the wings and everything, and we still fly. We still fly.
You still fly this?
Yep. Still taking air shows. And
Is there a lot of these in service now?
nah, not a lot. Few of them.
I mean, who would want?
Say
I mean,
maybe two or
who
three.
could maintain this and have this?
Yeah, very few people.
Very few. It's hard.
Yeah, very few people. It's hard. Yeah.
Wow, this is amazing. I'm so glad I'm here.
Good, you made it, man. Awesome. Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm here to see some planes,
Absolutely.
and I got some exciting stuff to show you too.
All right.
A little later on.
Good deal. All right, let's get into it.
I cannot thank you enough for inviting me to come here.
My
It's
pleasure,
really,
man. I'm so glad you made it.
no, seriously, like last minute.
It was the last minute.
It was so funny because I had this
The way-
idea.
The way it happened, I mean, you have this idea and you're telling me about this idea and say, you know what, I'm gonna be there Friday.
It's crazy.
And you just
It's
jump
really-
in and you say,
Well,
well, can we go? Well, let's see. Why not?
100%. I mean, you get, I'm like,
You know?
I was thinking, I said I always wanted to do like a talk with you to talk a little bit about your life and about, what you've done, where you come from. And, because I like profiling interesting people. And
It is.
you're one interesting dude.
Thank you.
How did you get into aviation? I'd love to know.
Well, my dad, he was an attorney. He was a lawyer.
Right.
But he was passionate like you are about airplanes.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he fly?
So he's never. So
He was
since,
just-
since
he-
I was a little kid, he always was kind of bringing me to aviation stuff, showing me aviation, exposing me to aviation, and he supported me all the way to become a pilot. Thanks to him.
Wow.
And he was not even a pilot, but he was passionate about airplanes, helicopters.
Saying had he
things like
had
that.
the opportunity, he would have done it.
Oh,
He
yes.
just
Oh yes. Yes.
life just took
He
him
had
in a
it.
different
He had it.
direction.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Almost sounds like my story.
Yeah.
Like the passion for something, but you gotta
Yeah.
pick. I guess you gotta pick what you're gonna do.
And one of the things I never had a chance to take him out flying. Never had a chance to take him out flying.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So that's one of the things I kind of always feel.
Right.
But, it's what it is. But I had a great opportunity, having a great.
You're a good
father
son.
And enjoyed all his advice for sure.
That's great. So where are we coming up here? Because
Okay. So
I'm like,
we're gonna be
my
discovering
eyes
things.
are like,
Yeah, I know. We're all over the place. They're always moving airplanes around, and we'll see what we find here.
is that a bomber? Is that
That's an advanced trainer T6. So if you remember the T-28,
Yes.
this was the previous trainer on the T-28. So before the T-28 time, this was a trainer
They were training people on tail dragging.
on tail drivers. Yeah.
Wow.
And they say, well, no more of that. We're going to jump into something else called the T-28 that we all know now. For 70 years, and they start getting rid of the T6.
Wow. Beautiful.
Look at all this. Hey, Derek. Man. Yeah. You're part of the video, man.
You're in it, man.
It's my. Good, brother. How you doing? Hi, how you doing?
Chaz.
Brother mine.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, yeah. Filming, videotaping?
Yeah, we're up. So Chaz has a brand of watches. We're friends from cycling. He cycles too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So does
put on all this weight.
is that the criteria for this place? You gotta be a cyclist.
So
Is there an opening? I cycle.
We met through cycling a few years ago, and he has a watch brand called LIV. And he came up with a model. When was this? A few months ago?
No, I came up with it about 2 years ago, called the P-51.
Oh.
So it's an aviation watch.
You know, Fossil did a P-51 one.
Yes, they did. There's a couple other brands that P-51,
Yeah.
which is fine. So Fossil came in here and did a shoot on the P-51. But listen, I'm not gonna trash other brands, but P-51 deserves a little better. How about LIV? So what are we looking at here?
Okay, we're looking at a Mentor T-34, another trainer for the Air Force, the Navy, in this case the Navy.
Right. It's amazing how everything is kept in the original,
Yes,
you know,
that's the
livery,
whole idea of
colors and everything.
of the museum. And
That's
and
amazing.
Kept the original way. And
Yeah,
this
this
is something very special.
this
is
is
a
huge.
TBM, TB3 TBM
Wow.
Avenger. It's a torpedo bomber.
This is huge. You're saying this is the one that
huge.
Bush?
Yeah, this is the one that Bush
I can't believe this thing actually took
Flew.
off from a carrier.
From a carrier.
The
And you should-
torpedo was the whole length of this thing? Was the full length
Some of
of
them,
it?
yeah. They have all the room for it if that's what they want.
Wow, that's just incredible. It's amazing. So you don't realize how big this thing is until you're standing
When
here.
you're standing, when you see
It's
this thing,
incredible.
extending his wing is amazing seeing it. Yeah.
Wow,
And look at over here. This is something else.
That's incredible.
This is a primary trainer. PT stands for primary trainer. PT-17, Sturman.
it's a Sturman.
It's a primary trainer. So back in the days, the kids used to be training this. It's the very first thing you get yourself.
Is that a
into
cloth wing?
aviation. It's a cloth wing. It is. Yeah.
That's
Right.
crazy.
Right on, and there's a wood.
It's wood and
It's
cloth.
structure and cloth. Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And this is a Hankel?
This is a Hankel. Oh, you know your airplanes too.
Huh? A little bit. A little bit.
Oh, it's a Hankel, one of the few German stuff we have.
Oh, and
A
Hankel,
German
what is
bomber.
this Hankel what?
Hankel H111 or 101.
Amazing glass,
Yeah,
total glass
yeah.
cockpit.
Yeah, this one has a.
Is that the bomber would sit over, the bombardier would sit there, the pilot sat there, right?
Yeah, it's pilot over there. On here.
Wow, does this run?
It hasn't run in years. No.
And it's hard to,
It's been a static display for
Right.
many years. Yeah.
right.
It used to run, of course. But, that was before my time.
So this looks like a
This is-
plane that flew in Asia.
Uh huh.
Wait, let me see if I can get this right. So it flew in Asia, mostly like in Burma. I think this was used to protect the Burma Road.
Right.
They were called the Flying Tigers.
Flying Tiger.
Is that right?
You're right. There you go.
Flying Tigers, but what's the name of this plane?
This is the P-40.
P-40 Flying Tigers.
Flying Tigers, yeah.
Yes. Wow, this one looks like it's flown, right?
Oh yeah. This one's
Yeah.
fun.
This is amazing.
This is one of the kids' favorite airplane just because of the shark.
Yeah, the shark. They
They
love
love
It's
it.
just
They love seeing the
beautiful.
shark.
Wow, what a
So,
beautiful.
He gets a lot of attention.
This is just amazing.
It is. It is. I have seen flying the Starfighter, not the Starfighter, but I have seen flying the Starfighter.
Has this starfighter ever flown?
This one used to fly, but I have seen it. There's one or two still flying in the world. But I have seen it. You used to keep them in
This was made by Lockheed?
Lockheed. I think it is Lockheed, yeah.
Starfighter, guys.
Lockheed F-104. Starfighter.
Was this one of the fastest?
This was one of the fastest,
Fastest.
jets back in the day.
Not much lift.
Look at those.
That's crazy. That's the wing.
You're sitting on a rocket. You're sitting on a rocket with little bitty wings.
It's crazy. And so it had two intakes, but single engine, one massive engine.
One
Did these
massive
two
engine.
share engines? Because I know that one had a massive engine, the Corsair.
Yeah. No, but they're different engines.
They're different
They have to
engines.
be different engines. Look at the size of this thing. Okay,
Wow.
we have a Phantom
Cobra.
here. Yep, the Cobra that we all know. So much history in it. Look at the size of that jet.
Yeah, F4 Phantom.
Yep.
So this took over as being one of the most powerful jets. It wasn't the fastest, right? It was just very powerful.
It was very powerful, and the payload was one of the highest. You know, it
Right.
could carry so much.
You even got that dummy rocket sitting there.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
This is the A-26 Invader, twin 2800. This is a real deal warbird. I mean, this is a air-to-ground support airplane.
Right.
It carries a lot of weight. It's powerful. It's fast. This airplane's also nice.
I'm seeing the first. Would that be
That's
the
the
first?
F-9 Panther.
Was that the first jet fighter in the U.S.?
One of the first ones.
One of the
Yep,
first.
One of the first ones for sure. And here we have the incredible Supermarine. Oh no, this is, hold on. This is
Russian.
This is Russian. This is the
Yak.
Yak 3. This is the Yak LIV 3. Yeah.
Yak.
Very
This is
similar to that.
Yak 3. It looks very similar to a lot of the
Yeah.
the American planes. It looks actually
It
similar.
does.
What?
It does. It does. But it's like a smaller version of a P-51. You know, in a way.
You're saying with that intake on the bottom there?
Yeah. A little bit.
Wow. Beautiful.
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 Look
Check
at
out
this.
these cars here. Huh?
Cannon.
Nose cannon?
Yeah.
So they didn't have to worry about shooting through the propeller.
Exactly.
That's incredible. Oh,
This is what I have for you.
my
Look at this.
God.
So let's go around this beauty. This piece of
Here
art.
he is, in the
This
flesh.
is the mighty P-51D. Yep.
This
This is the
incredible.
original skim it had back in the day. Watch it. It used to be called the Brad 3.
This is so beautiful. Is this the paint scheme? Is
That is the paint
this a
scheme.
paint scheme or is it just
It is-
raw? Is it raw? Is it raw sheet?
It's polish.
Polish.
Chrome polish, but you don't want to touch it actually because, well, it's dirty. But anyways, when you really polish it and everything, if you just touch it, you know how polished it is.
Yes,
Chrome
yes,
it is,
of
you
course.
Get all the fingerprints. This is paint over here, and this is polish, and the visual is polished.
Yeah.
So here it is, P-51 Mustang, D model, the missions it had in reality. So you see the little umbrellas?
Yeah.
Those are top cover missions to provide top cover.
And so when he got this, when the museum acquired this, he then went back to the history of this plane, and
Went back to the history of the plan, and then say, you know what, this is how we want to put it in,
got it
the way it was.
the way it was, the original, bringing it back to its original form.
Exactly.
It's amazing. So this is amazing. Here you got the gun camera.
You got a gun camera. Yep.
So the camera would run only when he pulled the trigger.
All pull the trigger. Exactly. And it has one surveillance mission, which is the little camera you see there.
Yeah.
Top covers, sweep fighters, and bombing,
Right.
and
And this plane had was it 50 cal?
50 pounds. Yeah.
This is really what changed the war.
It is.
I mean, this is really. I mean, once we came out with this, that was it. I mean, it was pretty over. It was pretty much over. Once
The fact that it had the speed
and the range.
and it has the range, you know, to provide that top cover to the bombers.
Right.
You know, so they were not like pretty much sitting ducks for the Germans.
Right.
So that made a huge difference. Huge difference in the war.
This has got to be one of the most rarest planes out there right now. Is it? It would be considered the most sought after plane right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, everybody wants one of these planes. And the crazy thing about it is that after the war, World War II that is, the government didn't even know what to do with them. They had thousands of these, they didn't know what to do with them.
They built 15,000 of this.
And how many survive today?
15,500. Around 200 are
That's incredible.
We estimate around 200.
So you probably have 14,000 went to the scrapyard.
Yep. That's incredible.
They scrapped these beautiful warbirds. That is incredible. 200 out of 15,000. Unbelievable. All right, guys, this is the moment. I have a special surprise for you guys and a special surprise for this man right here. This is the new edition of the P-51, one of our most successful collections. I'm gonna start with this one right here.
Wow, look at
So this watch right here, we had the original blue, and then what we decided was to, this is blue, and this is a very dark navy blue. And what we did with this watch was the original blue watch was a brushed titanium. And what we got, the feedback that we got from a lot of people was that they like the brush, but what they want to see is raw titanium. They want to see satin titanium. You gotta hold this.
Satin.
So what we did is we added the satin. So this one has satin titanium, and on top of that, we added the polished ceramic bezel. So this is the brand new. No one has ever seen this. You guys are the first. Yeah, it's classic.
It is.
Obviously, automatic, sapphire crystal, 120 click rotating bezel. Each watch will be numbered here.
What size is a 46?
So it's a 46, and because it's titanium,
Super light.
you gotta try this on.
I gotta try this.
And you gotta take that off.
Come on, man. I'm not running, right? We're not running. We're doing an exercise. I'm gonna put it away.
Yeah, you gotta pass because you ran this morning with it.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is the
Wow, look at this beauty. Wow,
super light. It's great. Titanium is great. Listen,
Beautiful.
I like
say,
larger watches,
Me
but
too. But they're heavy sometimes.
they're heavy.
So,
But I like
the fact that this is titanium. Look at this thing. Wow. It feels incredible.
it's just beautiful. Wow, it looks amazing.
Wow.
Could you guys see this? This looks really, really amazing.
What a beauty. What a beauty.
Yeah. So I
Love the color, love the intense dark blue, this added finish, the fact that it's so light, the size is perfect. I love the big watches too. Every little detail, man, it's incredible. The white stitching goes great,
yeah, we love it. We love it.
Yeah, thanks. Awesome. That's awesome.
I got more.
You got more? What do you mean? You got more? All right.
I got more. Well, I brought this watch in particular. I love because the blue has been so popular, and so I wanted to show the best
love
one.
the blue,
Yeah, the blue. The watch has been so successful for us that we didn't want to change that much. So all we did was really just add the satin finish
Right.
to the titanium on this model, and add the polished bezel. So the contrast between the satin and the polished ceramic bezel is just phenomenal. All right, so this one is a brand new colorway. We never did this.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, this is really, really interesting. So this is, we had a black with the orange,
Right.
and yellow has been really, really popular color for us, especially, giving that sports and sort of giving like that racing style.
Right.
And so we added the yellow. So we have a black, it's a black brushed case,
Right.
also titanium. So like not a lot of people are doing black titanium. This is something that I wouldn't want to say we're pioneering, but a lot of people want to see the raw titanium.
Right.
But a lot of people like that black case, but they want that titanium weight.
Black titanium, it has to go through some process of
Correct.
painting and stuff like that.
Correct.
or-
Yes. So it's like an electroplating. It's like an
Electroplating.
electroplating or like an anodization style.
Right.
So we use black IP, and what it does is it fuses the black color
It looks-
together with the.
It looks super sporty, I have to say.
Yes,
I
it's
love
very,
it. I
very
love it.
sporty.
So-
This is really different than what we saw before.
Let me.
I don't know if I.
Well, I love the fact that you have this arc here,
Yep.
quarter arc of the, inside,
Right.
all yellow,
Yeah, so we did the yellow 1 through 15,
right?
and then we added the yellow subdials.
Subdials.
Try it on.
Beautiful, man.
All black.
All black.
It's just, listen, there's colors for depending on the plane you're gonna fly.
Yeah,
So
there you
if
go.
you're gonna fly, if you fly a black plane, then you
Right.
gotta wear the black watch.
That's sweet.
Yeah, so if we have a yellow silicone strap, a custom silicone strap that fits on that watch, I didn't bring it with me today, but
That will match it really
it really, it makes that watch pop.
I like
So
it.
yeah,
The yellow really pops out and brings the watch to life too,
Yeah.
Because all black is, it looks cool, elegant. It gives those sporty looks, and really gets the attention, gets your eye on the watch. Yeah, love it. Beautiful looking, I like that.
so that's the yellow. And then we wanted to do something fun, right? We said, okay, the P-51, we did a lot of like blues and black colors, black and yellow. And then we said, okay, let's spice it up a little bit. Let's get some fun action going here.
Right.
And so another color. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you excited?
Man, I'm very much excited. Very much, I have to say, What? Are you kidding me? This is something else.
Yeah. So what?
Is it a darker brown or the same brown? Let's see
This,
around that one, right?
it's a little bit of a darker brown.
Yeah.
But what this? So let me tell you a little story.
Kind of a turquoise.
Yes.
Green, right?
Yes. It's very non-typical.
Very
non-typical pilot's watch, because pilot's watches tend to be black dials. Black. Sometimes they'll go silver, but most of the time it's black. And I said, you know what? For LIV, we got to do something crazy. We can't do what everybody else is doing. We have to do something.
You gotta have something like this.
Something a little crazy. So what we did, we took the black case, we put the shiny blue bezel, blue ceramic bezel, shiny ceramic bezel, and we put the turquoise TJ dial, that dial that we do a lot on some of our other watches, and we put it into the P-51. And it's really, really amazing. And you know what's funny is that this was actually a recommendation by some of the fans. We had one fan who owns, I think, like 20 of our watches, and he said to me, he said, Chaz, you really should do something crazy with the P-51. It's too classic. You need to spice it up a little bit. And this is what came out of it. You see the P-51 plane right there?
What? Are we by a...
Is that the Bell?
Is that the Bell 47?
Is that the Bell 47?
That's the Bell 47.
It makes flying fun. So that was like the classic.
We took you from the classic style.
Classic style.
Something different, you know.
Something a little yellow and then things. So those are the three. Those are the three new colors: the blue, the yellow, and the TJ turquoise.
I have to say, Chaz, it's amazing. So congratulations. They're all beautiful. I don't know which one I like more. That's a problem.
As a watch brand, there's 4 pillars that we have as far as collections are concerned. You have your aviation watch, you have your diver's watch, you have your field watch, and you have your sport and classic watch. And when we decided to make the first pilot's watch, I knew which plane we would dedicate it to, and absolutely the P-51 is the first one that came to mind. And boy, you know, seeing it in real flesh, which I've never done, this is the first time that I've ever seen the P-51 in a live one, I should say. So it's really, really a fantastic moment for me. And you know, all the hard work that went into the P-51 collection, the titanium case, the automatic movement, the ceramic bezel, all those little pieces like make it worth now. Like when I see the beauty of this bird and how much technology went into this World War II plane, it really gives me such great pleasure knowing that all the hard work that went into the watch and matching it up with this wonderful plane is just perfect. Okay. Thanks, man. You know, I've watched 1.5 million of videos on different planes, and I have to say, there's nothing like seeing them in real life. And we met some incredible people here. Besides for Alex, there was a guy named Doug who showed us around the Bell helicopter, that MASH helicopter. Just incredible knowledge on aviation, on the mechanics of these old warbirds. Just a special moment, you know, for if you're an aviation enthusiast. I highly encourage you guys again, come down here, check it out. People are just awesome here in Texas. And now we're all going back to Miami, back to the LIV headquarters, Wynwood. Hope to see you guys soon. We are back in Miami, and what an incredible trip that was. I want to thank Alejandro and the Cavanaugh Flight Museum for allowing us to come in there and see the magnificent P-51. And again, thank you guys for watching another episode of Watch Talk with LIV Swiss Watches. Thanks again. Keep flaunting.